go check out 119 or get with Grafton, he can show you it.
Hey, Kwong, just a second. We're setting up on the big screen here.
Okay.
Okay.
Hello, Quebec.
If I click the drive link, does it? Okay, so it shares that. Okay.
It only shares that other screen now.
Oh yeah. Okay. So that's annoying.
Well, you can change it.
Yeah, but okay. Hey, Kwong. So do you have should we have Kwong share his screen to see if he has Salesforce up and ready?
Yeah. Kwong, so you have access to Salesforce now, right?
No, not yet. It might be Gwen, the team member joining with me today. She had access for, but I still didn't have permit.
So I'm sorry, hard to understand it. You said so no one on your team has access to Salesforce yet? You have a username in our system.
I will say you the screen, okay?
Yeah.
Oh, I have.
He says he doesn't have Salesforce.
What? Yeah.
This is all I have. Can you see that?
Yeah. Down there, Kevin.
I know that.
Hey, go.
Stop sharing.
Oh, okay. I think that was saying stop sharing.
Okay. Yeah, so that's go back to sharing that, Kwong. Yeah, so that's Salesforce there.
How can I accept for 365?
So he's just in Salesforce Chatter. Is there a way to get to like?
I don't know if that's a Ryan thing. Shit. So Kwong, click that box there, right next to Salesforce Chatter in the top left. Does it give you any options? No. You have you all?
Does it say console?
No, his is way different. Great.
I wonder, do we need to have
What happens if you click home? Mine has this shit like way up.
hmm,
Kwong, go to the search box at the top and try typing in the letter E0. I'm sorry. Yeah, E030 space 2 rivers. TWO.
You can't even see any jobs. What is it, just have enough to chatter?
O,
O.
not L. Two Rivers is the,
It will come up now. It's on the
Right.
quick search.
and then just hit enter. See if,
He don't even have.
Huh.
See reports, huh?
yeah.
Yeah, it is like.
Cool.
All right, hold on 1 second, Kwong. We're gonna call our IT guy.
So he doesn't even have like he types reports.
Yeah, no, he doesn't have access to reports or basically just can chatter.
You can't, how do you chat or it didn't even show you the job name?
Yeah.
Or he didn't give him rights to view.
Basically needs to be set up as a PM, whatever the PMs have.
I'm pretty sure Jim told him to have full access.
Still just walk through everything though.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you can present, I guess, for now and show him. But can he go, now what about 365?
I mean, there's no way for him to.
I mean, we can. If he has to just put the spreadsheet, do like he does. He pulls the spreadsheet in and then you gotta just import it.
Like save zero time.
The PM's can, huh?
Yeah.
No, the PM's can, he can attach the imported sheet into the drive on the PMs. Well, they all got 365 now.
Kwong, go up and click that little person icon in the top right.
This one?
Yes, sir.
What about settings? No. Well, I can ask Chip.
I have an email right here. So it looks like, yeah, he has an account.
So, bud. Hey, quick question. With Kwong, you know who that is? You ever heard of Kwong? The guy that do our CADs and everything?
What I can
So-
hear you clearly.
Oh,
I cannot hear you.
He's on the phone with our IT guy.
Kwong, I'm sending you an email with the 365 link. Go ahead and try opening this up, okay? I just emailed you. Chip said this was back in October. He has an account.
Did you send?
I emailed you.
Okay, I received that.
So go ahead and share your screen. Try opening that up.
Little bit to yes.
Can you share your screen, Kwong, for that to see if that 365 worked?
Thing we request the Microsoft account.
Did that link work?
I'm not sure. I'm trying. I think I need Microsoft account rather than Google.
Well, no, you have, yeah, you here. I'm sending you your username now.
Yeah.
In the same email. It's at fence.connection.onmicrosoft.
He just looks like it's a bare minimum sales force. Right. Yeah, I mean, like I said, he just needs to be able to access the jobs and at
This
least on the side.
wow. So this account still apply for my teammates. It's
Can
not
you
me.
get him
It's not
access for that for now until you gotta decide on what's up with 365?
Can you share your screen, Kwong? So we can see what you're trying to do.
Okay,
Okay.
okay. Okay, thanks, bud.
Okay, do we have the
He had
password?
access, and then he wasn't using that, I guess, and they dialed it back just to chatter only. But he said he's pretty sure he still has access to this.
We just don't know the password. We have to,
So
Should be just- That's where it has the sales.
okay.
hi guys. This account is not mine. Is default my teammates. She's already on on our meeting right now.
Yeah.
It's not live.
Okay. Is there multiple, Travis? In that email?
No.
It should be the same password. Well,
Well, okay, so I'm looking at an email. You said that your team member has access to 365. Can you log into hers?
That's what he is trying to log into now.
Oh,
That's the one you sent him.
So I think let her to set green with use because she can accept for 365 right now. Okay.
I'm sorry, say that again?
So I will let her to set the green right now because she have accept for 365.
Okay.
Okay, so she has access to it.
She does.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. But I mean, you kind of have to have Salesforce to connect to which job is.
it's just checking. He's, yeah, so we just need Salesforce turned back on. They said he had it.
Yeah.
That sucks for the training purposes. Guess we should have probably checked on that before we.
Not sure that I had performance, so it's my account for Chester only.
Okay, so we need to make sure Kwong has a 365 account too,
Mhm.
and not just.
Yeah.
So you want to show them kind of what we're doing then?
Yeah. So I'll just walk through.
Can she? Okay, yeah, do that.
Does she have access?
Oh yes, she. Okay.
I mean, she can type in standard package.
Well, no,
Wait, so somebody's got reports, or is that you, Kevin?
that's his associate.
Oh, so they got reports.
Okay, so we just need to get Kwong access to both
Okay.
too. Yeah.
Well, okay, well then this works.
So you can go to reports and then look up your report that you made them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you go to out of the search bar and just go to reports, should be on the right.
Report.
Yes. And if you go down to all reports on the left there, exit out of that box.
Tắt cái bảng kia đi em.
And then it's search all reports. In the top right.
Search all report bên phải kìa. Bên phải, lên tí bên phải. Gần chỗ new report.
Yeah, and then should be Kwong. Oh no, go back. That's to create a new report.
Hoài
So exit out of that.
Thoát ra, quay lại. Từ từ.
So just in the search bar, the search bar next to new report.
Không phải, bên chỗ search all report kìa thấy không? Nhấp vào đó. Nhấp chuột vào. Search all report ngay chỗ gần chỗ new report kìa.
And then just type in Kwong. It should pop up. the report that we made. CUONG.
Ghi tên anh vô.
There we go. Click on that.
Nhấp vô.
Gentlemen.
Hey,
Hey, what's going on? How's everything going?
good.
Good.
So this report is going to be all jobs that need paperwork done in the communities that we're starting you off with. It's just 3 for now, but if you click, so the opportunity name, an opportunity is basically every job has its own opportunity. If you click on that,
Click vô.
so this is basically what we run our jobs through. Here, I'll share my screen now and just walk you through what to do on my screen. So I'll present.
They won't be able to get.
Tắt của em đi Thúy.
They're gonna work on this till next year.
Okay. Do you see my screen?
Okay. Yeah. Let's go ahead.
Okay. So this is so I have my own report. For now, we've the Kwong paperwork needed report is basically my report, but just we're starting you off in a couple communities. So here's that E33 Two Rivers, and then the Westphalia, and one other one that's on your report as well. So like I said, this is a single job. It's a covered porch that we do not frame. We just put decking rails trim on. So just walking you through the opportunity. It'll have the account name. This is the community where the job is. It has the opportunity owner. That's what which production manager on our side is in charge of the job. This one's Tommy Kenny. Job number you don't need to worry about. House type is listed down here. That usually there's a certain porch designs and what's the word? Just dimensions that are tied to each of these house types. So that's one thing to look at. And then the description here, the project manager will list basically exactly what we're building. This one's a 10 by 18 covered porch, saddle decking. I mean, you know this because you've seen the project sheets that get get generated basically from these opportunities. Here's the address, spec details. You see that on the project sheet too. This is where everything on the project sheet gets generated from: the Trex enhanced saddle, hidden fasteners, floor joists, rim joists, everything like that. So let's see. Each opportunity has its own drive link, as you can see here, and 365 link, which will link to where you can do the sales order for each job. So if I click on this drive link, I think now I have to share this tab instead. Okay. So it'll bring you to another tab. This is where we put all the information for our crews and our production manager. Right now, it just has the site plan. but this is where I put the project sheet and any CADs that you do and the sales order, basically. And the project manager puts in pictures of the job. So this one, you can see it's 10 by 18, which matches the description. And then if you click from the opportunity, if you click down here, this BC 365 link, that takes you to this screen. And so this is a 365 is tied to the job numbers. So here it says E33 Two Rivers. You click on the job number. That brings you to this page. You're just gonna hit new, and I'll create a Google document just showing these steps and listing them out step by step. So if you hit new and create job sales order, that creates a sales order that's tied to our Salesforce, and it's tied to this specific job. And then down here, this is where you enter in all the materials. So just for example's sake, this is just a 2 by 12 by 12. So if I click on that, I can click quantities. So that if I just put in one, it ties to 365 and to Salesforce that the only material for this job is just one 2 by 12 by 12. For more complex orders, I enter it in line by line, but for your purposes for now, you're just going to be using standard packages, which are basically orders that are already done, because we do so many of the same type of job. Like, so for this purpose, it's a 10 by 18 covered porch in Two Rivers. So if you go to actions up at the top left here and imports, then you click on standard packages. That brings up every standard package that me, Mike, or Travis have created. And then you can just go in the search bar, type in the community. In this case, it's Two Rivers. So these are all the different types of jobs we have done in Two Rivers. To narrow it down, you just type in the dimensions, which in this case it's 10 by 18, and then it'll bring you to the correct standard package. So this one is 10 by 18 covered porch. That matches. Let me see. That matches what's in the description here. You can check the spec details as far as if you just to double check, it gets post and beam wrap, white rails, saddle is the color of the Trex decking. The deck height, it's about 8 feet off the ground. Builder frame, so that shows that we're not framing it, we're just doing decking on a porch that's already framed up. This is actually wrong. Square foot size, 10 by 18, so it's just 180. So that's on the PM. Bandboard color, that's what trim we use, color trim we use. So if you go back to 365, if you just click on the code, it'll automatically bring in this this standard package. So it's got 22 deck boards. That's how many you need for 10 foot out, 20 foot because it's 18 foot wide. Camo clips are the hidden fasteners instead of screws to screw down the decking. These are the DTT2 tension ties. There should be 2 for every rail post. 2x10s for blocking, 4x4 for the rail posts. This is trim. You have 2 12x20s. Oh, but as far as you won't have to worry about, because these have we've checked that these are good for each porch design. But it should match. Let me show you this tab. So this is the Google Drive tab for this job. I know this is a lot, but are you following, Kwong? Can you see
Yeah.
that? Okay. Yeah. So this is the Google Drive link for E33 Two Rivers. Just as the site plan. If you click up here on the actual E33, it'll just backtrack you to, this is still E33. This is the Two Rivers. This is the community that it's in. If you just keep clicking this, it'll backtrack you. So these are all the jobs in Two Rivers. Whereas E33 is here. These are all different lots. There will be one for each community that says CAD folder. This is the one that I sent you yesterday to work on. I emailed you this. Yeah.
Yeah.
So for each job, you can just so just you'd look for 10 by 18. So 10 by 18 is actually, I think that might be where? That's 12 by 18. So 10 by 18, I think is actually, it's usually, for this house type, it's usually a 12 by 18. But I think because of setbacks, they had to make it 10 foot out. So let's just, for this sake, we'll just say it's, this job would be a 12 by 18, since this is that's the drawing we have. But you would just download this, go back to E33, and then I usually just upload it. For the project manager and the crew. Obviously, it would be a 10 by 18, but then this just helps me double check the sales orders that I am doing. So here it would be, it's pretty much the same thing as a 10 by 18. It's just 10 foot out. So same number of rails. So 1, 2, 3, 4 rail posts. Which is shown here for glue. But like I said, these standard packages we've gone over. So once you upload the standard package in here, it'll be tied to the job. If you go up to reports and download, you can then drag that to the Google Drive link, upload that. So on our end, once it's in 365, that's basically all we need for our delivery team to deliver that exact material to the job. But we'd like to put it in the Google Drive just so the crew and the project manager can see. It'll upload like this. Then they can check everything, make sure everything's good, and they'll message you if there's an issue. They'll be double checking every order. For covered porches, you're basically just going to be uploading the standard package. The only thing you'd have to change is post wrap amount, and that's it, right, Travis, for these?
Mhm.
Yeah. So post wrap amount. So this one is 10 foot off the ground. You can tell on the site plan. I'll go over that at a different point, but in the project sheet or the spec details, you'll see. Oh wait, sorry. Let me share this. In the spec details, you'll see deck height.
Please.
For this one, it's 10 feet. So, but some of these porches are going to be like 2 foot off the ground. So let me share this. So put this tab. Okay. So this right here, you see where it says adjustable post wrap 6x6x10. Kwong.
Yeah.
So these are 10 foot post sleeves that we wrap around the 6x6s under the porch when it
Okay.
gets post wrap.
Yeah.
So they're 10 foot long. If this porch is 10 foot off the ground, there's 3 6x6s underneath. So for this one, we'd need 3. But if it was only 2 foot off the ground, then the 6x6s are only going to be like a little bit less than 2 foot.
Yeah.
So you only need one of these. You would only need one of these because you can cut the 10 foot down and use one post wrap on 3 of the 6x6s. So you can just change it in here to 1, and then you'll be able to upload that to the job. But for this one, it's 10 foot off the ground, so you need 3. That's basically the only thing you'd have to change on covered porches that we don't frame. What, Travis?
Go to, you go to 95 and just show them the picture.
Okay. Yeah. Let me share this. So looking up specific opportunities, you can just search them up in the top. This is the one Travis wants to look at, E95. This one's completed. So once again, you can just click on the Google Drive link, share this tab. It'll bring this up. It'll bring you to this main screen for Google Drive link. All the important materials we put in this crew/field folder. If you click on that, this has the CAD. So this was a 12x18. This has that CAD I was talking about earlier. This is an old CAD. I think you're updating them now. It has the project sheet. And it has the sales order in here.
Yeah.
This one has 3 snap and wrap at the bottom here. And then this is where they'll have pictures like this this is before we do the job. This is the builder frames this porch. Actually, so this one was
I know.
Yeah.
I forgot I got yelled about.
Okay. So this one is only like 2. This one's like, how far off the ground is this one?
Probably 3 foot.
Like 3
you
foot,
only need
3 or
like
4
two-
feet.
You only need like 2 snap.
Yeah. So these 6x6s, it's about 4 foot off the ground. So 4, 8, 12. So it'll be, this one's shorter, but you'll probably need only 2 snap and wrap. Finish picture. Oh, here's a better one. So yeah, so they probably needed 2 snap and wrap, and they cut them down to be able to go around there. So this order should have had, so they, so we uploaded with 3, but we only needed 2. So that's the only thing you'll have to adjust on these. These are pretty easy. You'll just have to look at the height of the deck, which should be in the project sheet or in the sales order spec details, and then you can just adjust from there. And like I said, the project managers are going to be double checking everything. As far as the creating a project sheet, so for this one, there's a sketch box down at the bottom of each of these opportunities. This is the top, all the way at the bottom. You can upload sketches. This is one I did. So I'll actually, in this, oh, sorry, I was still sharing the screen, but in this, the CAD folder, I'll also upload some of my sketches
Yeah.
that you can use. Oh no, you're seeing, okay, sorry. It's confusing. So in this CAD, I'll, Google Drive link, I'll also put sketches that you can use. For this purpose, I'll just show. So once you download a sketch, you can just upload it in here in the sketch box. If you click image here, it'll bring something up. And once, let's say you have it downloaded here, you can just upload that. And then hit save. Once there's a sketch in here, you can, and the project manager will make sure all the description and the spec details are correct. If you hit output docs up here, that'll create this box down here, project info sheet. If you click on that and hit generate, it'll bring you to another tab where this is created. This is what I've been sending you to do, CADs. It'll bring over this sketch and it'll list, yeah, like saddle 8 foot off the ground, 2x10. It'll list the description here, have the address for everything. And then you would just upload this to that Google Drive link for the individual job. And like I said, I know this is a lot of information, so we'll have, we'll create like a step-by-step process. Okay. Yeah. So we're creating that now.
It seems like not really just a takeoff says it might be about project information stuff. I think
Yeah, so you're basically just bringing over the standard packages based on the description, and then you just have to know what to adjust on each type of project. For these covered porches, it's just if it gets post wrap. So some of the covered porches that we installed don't even get post wrap. So on those, you literally just bring over the standard package and upload it. But the only thing for these, if it gets post wrap, you just have to just be cognizant of the height of the porch and just change the post wrap, snap and wrap based on the height.
Do you mind letting me mute yourself? I'm just gonna run through it again and just
Yeah.
try and clarify a little bit more.
Okay, you share.
Hey, Kwong, can you hear me?
Yeah, hear you.
All right, bud. All right, so I'm gonna go over everything again real quick with what Kevin said. So
You have to present.
I am.
Oh,
Yeah.
did you unmute?
Yeah.
Okay, so I muted. Okay.
All right, so I'm just gonna try and start at the top and just clarify a little bit more on things that Kevin went through. So Salesforce, I mean, you're familiar with Facebook, right?
Yeah,
Right. So just like Facebook, every job that we do, it has its own profile. Just like a person, every person has their own profile. So every single job will have its own opportunity. And in that opportunity, it's just all the different specs, and all that kind of stuff that our project managers fill out. So you shouldn't have to fill out any of this. It'll all be done by our own project managers, and you won't get the task to do the sales order unless everything is filled out 100%
Yeah.
in this entire opportunity. There's even a checkbox down here where it says ready for paperwork.
yeah,
If that's what makes it show up on your specific report. So these 3 jobs, the PM went through them, filled everything out 100%, and then they clicked off that ready for paperwork button. That's what makes it come onto your report to do the sales order. That makes sense?
yeah.
Right. So like Kevin said, everything, all the specs, everything should be in the description box or down in the spec details, clicked off, filled out 100%. And like you said, every job has its own unique drive link. And it has its own unique 365 link, just to keep everything organized. You're familiar with how the drive links work. So KHAV, right? I mean, you know how to access the master folder with all the, the KHAV drawings, right?
Yeah.
Right. So if you keep going back in the Google Drive, like you'll see all our builders. All these are different home builders that we do work for. So like right here is KHAV. And then these are the different names of the communities. And then you have that master. This is the folder that you've been doing all these CADs for, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Right. So like Kevin was saying, every builder should have their own folders with those specific CADs to the communities that we build in. So like we were looking at, so we were looking at EO 30.
33.
Oh. Right. So like I said, it has its own specific drive link. So you'll go there. And like Kevin said, everything that you do, it'll go in this specific crew field folder. But yeah, so you'll drop in the sales order and the CAD. Again, same thing. You can find the CAD because me and Kevin did it the same way. If you keep going back, eventually you'll find the folder.
I think it's up.
Right, you'll find the folder. This is just like KHAV. I named mine, Porch CADs, and he named his CAD folder for Two Rivers. So you'll just have to go into the drive link and go back until you find that specific folder. So you'll see here 10 by 18. like Kevin said, this one's a little bit different because the builder wants to shrink it 2 foot. So this one's actually a 10 by 18, but just for training purposes, he threw that 12 by 18 in here for you. But we'll go back and change it. All we got to do is change that 12 to a 10. Other than that, it's the same. But yeah, so we're only going to give you jobs that are pretty like cut and dry at the moment, that you already have a standard package made. So Kevin pretty much, you know, and I did the same thing with the K-Hive jobs. It's all pretty simplified. You know, just creating a job sales order and then going to import and then standard package. So every job that we send your way, you should, in theory, be able to search it by the community, which we know is Two Rivers, right?
Yeah.
Two Rivers, Two Rivers. You have a 10 by 18.
Yeah, I just made it.
Okay. Yeah. So in theory, every job that we send your way for now, it should have a standard package. And if not, that's when you tell me or Kevin, hey, there's no standard package made, and then we'll make one for you.
Okay.
But as you can see, I mean, it's pretty straightforward. Two Rivers 10 by 18. You would click that one and then hit OK. Just like, so you've been doing Tower Hill or K-Hive. Tower Hill is one of their neighborhoods that we do work in. So same thing there. You can type it in by, you know, say Tower Hill, right?
Yeah.
And all the pre-made packages are already done, right? Or you could type it by the house type. So you just did Killarney, right? So you could, if you were doing that, you could type in Killarney, and find all the Tower Hill packages for that specific CAD that you made.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, all this should be pretty straightforward. And then like Kevin said, so I'm going to write all this up for you. I mean, you can try and, once I send it to you, maybe you can translate it just so it's easy for you and your team to understand. But yeah, basically by the time you're done doing what you do, you should have 3 things in there in every job that we send your way. A sales order, a CAD drawing, and then a project sheet. Project sheet, that's very easy to do. So every opportunity, if you go to the top, it'll say output docs. And then you just choose the project sheet or project info sheet template and then hit generate. This is what we hand our crews. So they can go into that drive folder the night before the job and say, okay, tomorrow I'm doing lot EO33 Two Rivers. The address 1456 Lavender Cliff Way in Odenton, Maryland. So that's how they know how to get to the job. The description, so everything that the PM filled out in that description box, it generates here. So that way they know tomorrow I'm doing a 10 by 18 covered porch with saddle, that's brown decking, with hidden clips, white rails, post and beam wrap, and all those kind of details that they need. Lot breakdown, that doesn't really pertain to them. But specification, same thing, everything that's filled out in all these check boxes and all that. Once you generate that project sheet, it just condenses it to this page here, just for our crews. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. So you would just save this. The lot's what? You would just save it, you know, EO33. Two Rivers, PS for project sheet, right?
Yeah.
Right. And then file upload. EO33 Two Rivers. Boom. So technically you would be done. So what we would like for you to do is, oh, and then that sales order number. So obviously every job will have its own sales order number. It'll be at the top of the ticket right there.
Yeah.
So you can just copy that and then put sales order number. You would do that. Right?
Yeah.
And then,
For now, yeah,
and then
don't hit.
you would type in complete, and that's all we need. And then you would just save it.
Yeah, for now, don't fill out sales order for date or work order completed. Just because I'm just going to double check everything before I send it. That once that is clicked over, it sends it to the project manager to verify everything. But for now, I'm just going to check all the sales orders and everything before I send it over to the project
Right.
manager.
So as you're getting started, Kevin's going to back check all the jobs that you do before we kind of let you loose to start clicking off on stuff. So when you type in complete, that keeps it on Kevin's report
and his report.
and your report. So you see this is Kevin's report that he was showing you earlier. Well, you typed in complete, so Kevin knows, okay, Kwong and his team, they filled out the project sheet, the CAD, and the sales order on this job. Typing in complete, that means he can go in and just check that everything is right. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
And just another thing, I mean, it'll help you learn and kind of get an idea. So say we're just going to keep using this one as an example. So EO33. All right. Now all these are just words, right? I mean, pictures, help out a lot. So if you're kind of confused or you just want clarification or an idea of what you're doing, you can go into that job and, like I said, go back a page and you can look at all these other lots.
Yeah.
For an example. Oh, that was a bad one.
Or you can type in Salesforce the dimension or the.
Right. So I just clicked on a different lot 42. It's right down the street from the same one, 33. And you see all these different, finished pictures, the sales order for this one. So this one was a little different. It was, we used a standard package for a 12 by 20 because that's what the size is. Yeah, so the PM put 12 by 20, saddle, tan, trim, all that kind of stuff. Then we generated a project sheet. Kevin, do you want him to do sketches?
No, I'll upload my sketches to the CAD folder.
Yeah, so we also do a little, even though we have a CAD for it, we also do a hand sketch, and then we just put that on the project sheet as well. But Kevin will take care of that for you, or he's going to create a folder that you can pull these from.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that'll help you just kind of get an idea of what we're building. So, I mean, you can even go into Salesforce and go as deep as, like Kevin was saying, you can type in 10 by 20 Two Rivers and then click opportunities. So these technically are all the Two River jobs that have been a 10 by 20 or the other one was 10 by 18, but whatever. But yeah, so this job, you can see it's completed. So we already did that job. You can go into that specific drive link, and same thing. You'll see we put a CAD in. You got finished pictures. You know, we don't frame these, so there's a before picture before we put rails and decking on. You can look at the project sheet that Kevin did, his sketch, the sales order. You see we used a 10 by 20 standard package for this. So yeah, I mean, old jobs will help you out a lot, and you're free to just look at any one that you want to help clarify, you know, what it is that you're exactly doing.
Yeah.
So just real quick, I don't want to hold you up too long, but so back to your we don't have to do this one, but so are you familiar with what a cantilever is?
I don't think so.
Can you
No,
raise?
okay. Cantilever.
Yeah, I know how to calculate that first. From the work with student, I think it's not really matching with residential. So you can
Right.
show me another way.
So I know you know what a cantilever is. Like when you do CADs and I tell you to cantilever, you know, the landing joist over the beam 4 foot. So we do what's called cantilever decks. They're basically decks that don't have any supports because they're attached to the house. So just to give you an example, so these are what we call cantilever decks. The builder does all the framing.
The beam goes way into the house.
Right. So these big ass beams, those go back into the house probably at least 12 foot.
Wow.
That's how they're attached. These beams stick out. I should. Right. So you can see a before picture here. Those beams just come out of the house and then they fill in all the framing. Same thing. We come in and we just put decking and rails on it. This here, we call this a lanai porch. Basically, we just come and we put a rail on each side of that post, right?
Yeah.
So you'll have a job, like we just looked at your report, 2337 Westphalia, same community that we just looked at. And the PM filled out, you know, they're 5 by 14. So lot A, we can pull up the,
If you go to the CAD folder, I created a sketch folder.
okay. So the lot number is 2337 A through F. So this is a site plan. So it'll tell you on there unit A, unit B, unit C, unit D, unit E, unit F, right?
Yeah.
And the PM, they tell you 5 by 14 cantilever deck on lot A, 5 by 14 cantilever deck on lot F. And then the ones in between are just those little porch rails that we just looked at, right?
Yeah.
And I'll make sure this, they didn't put the size of the rail, that opening, but I'll make sure that we put that in there for you so you
Down at the
know.
bottom, but
Oh, is it?
well, 9'2".
Okay, yeah. So the it says 9'2" is that lanai rail opening.
Okay.
But like Kevin was saying, he has all these pre-done hand sketches that he's going to put in that drive folder that you'll be able to pull. You'll pull either a sketch or a CAD. Obviously, we don't need a CAD for this because we're not framing anything really. We're just putting decking and rails on.
So if you go to that drive link, and then go back to the CAD or where the CAD folder would be, should be the new
Sketches.
Yeah.
Right. So we don't have CADs for this community because we don't really need them, but he created a folder for Westphalia, you know, the name of the neighborhood, sketches. So he has a sketch that we do 5x10s, 5x15s, and then the job we're looking at are 5x14s and 9'2" rails on those lanai porches. Typically it's either one or the other. In this community. So you could just take that sketch, download it, and then it literally says sketch box down here.
Okay.
So you could just drop that sketch right in this sketch box. You hit save, and then same thing. When you generate the project sheet, it's automatically on there, and then you drop that. Kevin, looks like Kevin already did it for you. In this specific one. So crew field folder. Yeah, he already generated the project sheet with all that information. So just as a quick example here. All right, create job sales order. Import a standard package, and we know that this is the community is Westphalia.
Okay.
What's the framing?
5x14.
No, is it perpendicular or parallel?
It's perpendicular.
All right, so right here is a 5x14 package, white rails and saddle decking that matches the description that the project manager put. So you can click this and then click OK. And it brings in that package, right?
Yeah.
But with this one, we know there's two, right? You got one on A and one on F.
Yeah.
So simple enough. There it says order multiplier. We're not doing one, we're doing two, right?
Two.
Two.
Yeah.
You go to actions, you hit multiply. And then you scroll back down and it multiplied everything by 2.
Okay.
You got your sales order number at the top.
Well, yeah. I mean, when you multiply for these, you have to adjust, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can say 5x14 order. That's that package number. And like Kevin said, when you multiply it, you just kind of have to do a little bit of math. Because you don't need 2 tubes of glue for 2 cantilever porches. So I just changed that to 1, right? Our hidden fasteners, that multiplied by 2. So that means we would send out 100 square foot, or I'm sorry, 200 square foot, which is a lot. So 5 times 14. Oh no, that's enough, isn't it? Okay. Times 2. Okay, so 140 square foot. So that's right. We'll leave that at 2. Trimmer. Yeah.
Yeah. Please.
For the So everything else is correct. So download delivery ticket. Is this right? Yeah. You'll drop this sales order in there. Now we got to order the material for the lanai rails, right?
Yeah.
So you just hit back, same thing, create job sales order.
You can have multiple sales orders on each job.
Right.
It's fine, totally fine.
So it generated its own brand new sales order number up here. But same thing, you go to import, standard package, and that was Westphalia. And
Do the second one.
right. So Kevin has it as Westphalia Rails recess deck. Lanai's. That's what we call them. So this is the standard packages are just enough for one
Lot.
one lot. That's why you got to multiply it. So if you go back, like we said, A and F are cantilevers, but you got B, C, D, and E. That's 4, right? Same thing. Go to the multiply box. You type in 4, then you hit multiply. The only thing that you probably have, so everything multiplied here. The only, again, you don't need 4 tubes of glue. One will get them through all 4 porches. So this one's good. There's no.
So for the lanai rails, you only need 1 rail post per lot, but we use a 5x5 post sleeve and pad out the 4x4 with 1x4s. So the 5x5 posts only come in 9 foot long.
Yeah.
So so for 1 lot you need 1, but if you're multiplying it out for this, in this case 4, you'll have 4 9-foot sleeves, but you only need 4 4-foot sleeves. So you can get 2 lots out of 1 5x5 post sleeve. So you basically just divide it by 2.
Yeah, basically what he's saying is these are about 4 foot, but 5x5 sleeves only come in like 9 foot. So you can get 2 out of 1. So when you multiply it, if we were only doing 1, then we would just have to send that 1 long ass sleeve. But we're doing multiples, so we're able to do a little bit of math and save on material. Again, you can get 2 4-foot sleeves out of 108 inches, right?
Yeah.
Right. So we're doing 4 porches. So I changed that number from 4 to 2 because that'll get me all 4 sleeves for that whole row that we're doing.
Okay.
So that's good. We can copy it. We can download it. We can drop the file. That's a new sales order. Down here. So Lanai Rails, that sales order is dropped. And then, like I said, when you guys are done, you type in complete, save it. And then that will, again,
Okay, all right. Let me clear it up.
that will tell Kevin, hey, Kwong and his team, they did another order. Let me check this one, right?
No. I'm taking care of that.
So, I mean, Kevin, I gotta use the bathroom. How do you want to handle it from here? I mean, do you want them, not now, but have them do that 3rd job tomorrow when they work?
Well, no, I mean, we'll go over it and then we'll walk him through stuff next week and then have him do it from there.
You don't want to start yet?
No. Let me see. So let me switch over to Travis's computer. Okay. So the last job on here, Kwong,
Yeah.
it is same community, Westphalia. This one is all cantilever decks. So like you see, it'll be for this type of job, these Strausses, the end units will all be 5x15s. So A and then G, but G doesn't have a deck here. Well, 5x15s. Any of the middle units will only be able to have a 5x10. So on this one, it's one 5x15, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 5x10s. So this one, you would just go to the drive link, go down, you'd go down to that sketch link that I created. This one, it just lists 5x15s on the end units, 5x10s on the middle units. Just shows that the decking's perpendicular. So you would just, for this, you can just copy. You can go down, oh, sorry. You can go down to Sketchbox. I already put it in here, but you would just put that in here into the Sketchbox. Output documents, project info sheet. That generates the project sheet with the sketch. Then you would go to the drive link. Yours is a little bit different than mine, Travis. Okay. Go to the drive link. Crew field is basically where we put everything. And then you just, I've already uploaded the project sheet, but you'd upload that same thing here. Then for these, you'd go to hit the job number here, bring you to this screen, create job sales order, do the 5x10s first, actions, import, standard packages, Westphalia. Now here, I'll actually erase this because they used to run their decking parallel, but now they only do perpendicular in this community. So there's 4. Multiply that out. So for these cantilevers, what you're going to have to look for as far as once you multiply it out, adjusting glue, just always put it at 1.
Yeah.
Camo clips. So like Travis said, the camo clips, it's 100 square feet. These are 5x10, so it's 50 square feet per deck. So it's basically 50 times 4 is 200 square feet. So that's how many camo clips we need. We just need 2 to get to 200 square feet. So I'll adjust that to 2. Post caps won't change. Lumber and post amount won't change. The one other thing that will change is going to be trim. The trim is going to be this wood grain white, it'll say. This one is 12x20, so it's 20 foot long. So for these 5x10s, you'll be able to use 120 because it's 10 foot front side and then 2 5-foot sides. So that one's actually totally fine. So this order's good now. Yeah, this is it. Go to the drive link. Travis, does it order just by most recently done? Okay. So for this, once you upload, when you're doing multiple sales orders, if you just click more actions on this, I usually just rename it. I just rename it 5x10 sales order. And then just exit out of that. Create new sales order because there is a 1 5x15 that we have to do. Since it's just one, you just gotta go to the standard package, type in Westphalia, and then 5x15. Since it's only one, you don't have to multiply it out, so everything should be good. Just download it. Upload it to the drive, and then just change it to 5x15 sales. So this one has the project sheet and has the sales order. And the only jobs we don't put CADs in for are going to be these cantilever decks and lanai rails. So then like Travis said, you can just put the sales order number down here at the bottom where it says sales order number. 5x10s, 5x15. And then just hit complete. Okay. Yeah, so then now that's everything that's currently on your report that you've done the sales order and everything for. So I know we've gone over a lot of information. We'll finish that basically the walkthrough document. That'll just be a reminder for you of what the steps are for all this.
Yeah.
And then we'll just walk through some more jobs next week because this paperwork needed will fill out over the next week once jobs get turned on. So yeah, we'll just go over more jobs next week and just go over some of the more complicated stuff. But we'll just rehash everything. And over the next week, we'll still send you CADs to do. Does that sound okay?
Yeah, a lot of things to do.
Yeah.
Just
So yeah, don't worry about this this report until next week. I mean, you can go look around through Salesforce, and we'll get you your own.
yeah, just give me the permission.
We're gonna get his own Salesforce, right?
Yeah, we'll get you your own account set up, Kwong, so you can have the same accesses as your teammate.
Yeah. Yeah, but we'll just continue to train next week, and then until then, we'll just continue doing the CADs, and you can just play around in Salesforce on your or your partner can. Okay.
So,
You have anything else?
No, I'm all good, Kwong. Like I said, I'll work on typing up a process that you can that I'll send to you. And if you have any questions, just let us know.
yeah.
All right.
A little bit about, so as we are used to talk about a guy for only focus to handle this work. So until now, I do not have any announcement about to to find somebody for this position.
Hiring someone.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
trying to hire someone. I got you.
Yeah, so
Okay.
so as we are discussed before.
What'd you say?
As we are discussed before, like by
Oh, yeah,
somebody for this
Yeah,
position.
yep, no problem. Like I said, we're trying to ease you into it. Just to start you off on the right foot. We don't want to overwhelm you, and we want to make sure that we get everything right. Instead of throwing a bunch of stuff at you.
But we have to get approved for him to hire someone for this so we can train them. So,
Gotcha.
yeah.
But-
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
So,
Yeah.
So for now, I just go through to handle this before we are going to find somebody else. You know that I need to provision with this, and then I will do training for the guy. We need to find somebody for this position because I kind of think this one is have a lot of things to do.
Yeah. Yep. Okay.
So
yeah. So
but I need you I need you not just with your team. I know that I have an announcement about like I have the announcement to find somebody from you guys.
yeah.
I don't.
So we
I
have to
don't
get
have
with.
Yeah.
We have to get approval from Mike and them that they're allowed to hire someone else. So we'll do that.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So we'll do that. I know we've been saying that, but we'll do that. Okay. Sounds good.
All right, bud. We will talk to you next week.
Okay.
All right. Have a good one.
Thank you. Chào Quyến.